Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. 100 of you guys have joined us since our last long form video, and I just want to say how much I love and appreciate you. I went to Puerto Rico for a week, and honestly, it was the break that I needed because 2026 is all about being in your soft girl era, but now we're back, and I'm so excited to share this information with you today. Look, we've all heard the term becoming unrecognizable, but usually it's tied to some sort of fitness transformation or a new wardrobe change. But here at She's That Girl Co., we handle things a little differently. We treat becoming unrecognizable as a full architectural shift in how you think, work, live, and act. If your 2026 started with the same average that you felt like was keeping you stuck last year, nothing is wrong with you. You're just probably operating without a blueprint. We're doing things differently this year, and that's why I'm going to lay the entire blueprint out for you. Welcome to our official masterclass on life design. And by the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Sophia. I'm just a crazy girl with crazy goals. I'm a 21-year-old entrepreneur, UGC creator, and full-time college student who is helping other women escape the 9 to 5. And I know it sounds ironic. I'm about to graduate college, but instead of going into corporate work, I've decided to follow my dreams as an entrepreneur instead. And I am taking you with me every single step of the way. I can't even lie, it's been a crazy journey, but we're scaling and fast, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. So if you haven't already, be sure to click subscribe and hit those post notifications so that you can follow along with every single step of the way. Number one, the first thing to focus on is the standard. Most women are taught to chase a paycheck, not a skill set. And that is the one difference that keeps people from achieving their dreams and keeps people working under someone else. Once we shift the mentality from you need to chase money to you need to chase education and learning a high income skill, I will tell you right now, everything changes for the better. My high income skill is UGC, user generated content. The very first thing is setting the standard. And let me put some things into perspective for you really quick. For months, I dwelled on the idea of starting She's That Girl Co. I thought about every single move. I thought about every single post I would make. I was scared to even take the risk at all because I thought people would make fun of me. But this January, the month that I started actually taking action, no matter what it took, no matter what it meant, and no matter how people looked at me, She's That Girl Co. not only grew significantly, but it grew with speed. That's just a sign you have the right to decide what benchmarks you set for yourself and what goals you want to achieve in your life. But the one thing that keeps 99% of people stuck is the fear and anxiety of being seen and being judged. If you truly want to step into a new era of your life, you need to get past that fear because honestly, you know how many people are capitalizing off of opportunities like this right here? A lot. But the only way that they were able to do it was by overcoming that anxiety and taking risk. I talk about this on my TikTok all the time, but taking risks should actually be something that is favored rather than avoided because taking risk will teach you lessons and it'll teach you how to pivot and do things better the next time. That just goes to show, instead of thinking one day I'll start this business or one day I'm gonna take up that hobby, you need to truly step into that version of yourself that is already doing that thing. I do it, and honestly I call myself delusional because I've called myself a CEO before I've even made an LLC. But guess what? The reality is literally panning out in front of me, so it is your sign. And look, if you're looking to start a business, you don't just need to be saying, oh, I'm gonna start this business. You also need to be stepping into that CEO lifestyle, which is also exactly why you're here watching this video right now. The shift in identity is where the explosive results will begin. Trust me. Now let's move into some of the mechanics. And trust me, you're going to want to stay for this because it's a lot more interesting than you probably think it is. If you want to run a high income business, you're going to need two things. One, the high income skill set, and two, the automated systems to make it happen. Look, honestly, learning a high income skill is not as hard as you think it is because there's so many resources readily available everywhere, whether it's social media to long form content like this video right here. The opportunities and the resources are definitely there. You just need to take action. Learning a high income skill and blending it with automated systems is actually a major mentality and identity shift because you're moving from I'm trading my time for a paycheck for I'm building the systems that pay for me. I just think it's so crazy. I mean, even if you learn the high income skill set, if you're still doing the work, the heavy lifting all of the time, it's literally just another job you can't quit. And that is where the automated systems come into play. And trust me, I know, because even though I'm scaling my current business, She's That Girl Co. right now, I've already managed to automate my UGC business. And I also run a sorority that I've had to run like a business for free for about a year now. And let me tell you, if you do not build the appropriate systems, you are going to find yourself doing all of the work. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm currently in the process of building a new digital resource library that has the tools to help you learn how to automate your business, because let's be honest, if you are working every single second of every single day, there's no point. You're literally just working another job. These aren't just lessons, these are the building blocks that will allow you to run your business while you still go and live your life. And honestly, in 2026, that is the new standard of entrepreneurship, even if you're working from your phone or from your laptop. Now let's get into the best, most interesting part, and that is the actual life design. So how do you redesign your life to align with that new mentality, that new version of yourself that you're stepping into, especially as a woman entrepreneur? Here's the thing, true growth is holistic. You can't just improve in your business life while going to sleep super late every day, not getting any rest, overdosing on caffeine, or not working or resting your body. Again, no matter where you're at, whether you're working at your current corporate job, or you're taking the step to become a freelancer, or you're building a business of your own, the way that you move and the way that you strategize and work your days is so important. And honestly, for women, it's a lot different. As women, we run on a completely different cycle from men. We need to be aligned with our hormonal cycles. We need time to rest, time to reset. And honestly, I feel like that's often overlooked, especially in the businesswoman space. Redesigning your life to align with the version of yourself that you want to become is absolutely essential. So you might be asking, how do you do that? Well, let me tell you some things that have helped me personally. Number one is embracing your femininity even when you're still working hard. So for example, I do little things like get pink planners and journals to help keep me motivated and going when I'm building my own business, even when I'm a little bit tired. For example, this lovely girly setup, which I hope you guys love by the way, makes me really passionate and motivated to come on here and sit and talk about truly aligning your life and truly building a life of success. The very second thing that's so important is truly doing some mindset work and aligning yourself with that version of yourself that honestly inside you already are, because the only thing that's stopping you from becoming a new better version of yourself is you. So yes, of course, manifest, make the vision board, set those goals, have those dates to yourself to where you really think about what you want and who you want to be. But that is only actually half of the work. The other half is truly acting like you're already that girl, that person, even if it hasn't happened yet. And honestly, once I started this business, I realized that the only thing that was stopping me from being a business owner was the fact that I was scared to call myself one. To be honest, in this life, you can be anything you want to be. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that's stopping you is your fear. But once you start taking action and acting like that version of yourself that you know deep down inside you already are, you realize that there was really nothing to be scared of, and you also realize that there was nothing stopping you. I can't even lie, that was the biggest, craziest part to me, because I remember the very first time I was scared to call myself a founder, and once I did, I was like, nothing really changed, but now I'm really acting like I am one because I became one. Let me tell you right now, when you integrate sustainable business habits with a good mindset, you literally become the woman that people aspire to be because they have so much trouble finding that alignment within themselves. That's really all it takes: mindset, discipline, and aligning your habits with who you want to be. And let me tell you right now, 12 months from now, the goals that you had set in mind in January of 2026 are going to seem like a distant dream because you've already made them happen. Like, it's actually crazy how much mindset controls your life outcome. If you're ready to stop the cycle of almost and you're ready to start the process of actually becoming, I've built something so special for you that I'm really excited to share. So remember that digital resource library that I told you about? That's coming later this week, and I'm so excited to release it. But I just dropped my live free community on Skool yesterday, and honestly, I want you to be a part of it. Look, if you're that woman who's ready to take charge of her life, and I don't just mean on a mindset level, but also on a business level and on a really learning a high income skill and changing your life for real level, then this is the community for you. I love She's That Girl Co. because when I was designing it, I didn't just want it to be about one thing, I wanted it to truly be a hub where women could have the complete skill sets laid out for them, from business management to mindset transformation. And that's what I'm creating for you. This is going to be something so special where we can connect together and really just build a family together of like-minded women who are really ready to shift into a new chapter in their lives. And I'm really, really excited to invite you to this community because I genuinely do want you to be a part of the journey. These lessons and this community is really going to be high-level strategy sessions where women truly work together to build community and make their dreams work and happen, like for real. I am so excited to see you there. Or even if you have any questions, please just feel free to reach out to me or drop them down in the comments below. I really am here for you and I love you guys so much. I really do want to know what you want to see next week on the long form version of this YouTube channel. So if you want anything in particular, please just drop it down in the comments because I'm here for you and I will listen to what you say and I will read those comments, of course. I will see you next week. I love you guys so much and I'm so excited for what's to come.